fi sabilillah. Now this wama lakum, this mode of expression is, which you call searching question. Penetrating eyes. You ask somebody a question, and that is really not a question, it's a searching question. With penetrating eyes you ask him. Wama lakum, what has happened to you, O Muslims? What is the matter with you? La tuqatiluna fi sabilillah. You don't go to war for the cause of Allah, in the way of Allah. Wal mustadafeen. And for those who are oppressed people. Muslims in Makkah being oppressed, persecuted. And still, you don't want to go to war against the Quraysh of Makkah. وَمَا لَكُمْ لَا تُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَالْمُسْتَضْعَفِينَ مِنَ الرِّجَالِ وَالنِّسَاءِ وَالْوِلْدَانِ. Those oppressed people, among them are men and women and children. الَّذِينَ يَقُولُونَ, who are saying and praying to Allah, رَبَّنَا أَخْرِجْنَا مِنْ هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ. O our Lord, take us away, take us out from this city, from this town, الظَّالِمِ أَهْلُهَا, whose people are oppressors, evildoers. وَاجْعَلْ لَنَا مِن لَّدُنْكَ وَلِيًّا, and appoint from your own personal bounty, مِن لَّدُنْكَ, from your own personal bounty, appoint for us waliyan, a protector. وَاجْعَلْ لَنَا مِن لَّدُنْكَ نَصِيرًا, and appoint for us some helper from your own personal bounty. Now those men and women and children are crying and praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you want to sit back in your homes. And then you say you are Muslims, you are Mu'mins. How come? What a contradiction. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Those who have real belief, who have come to believe really, يُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. They are fighting in the way of Allah, for the cause of Allah. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ الطَّاغُوتِ. And on the other side, those who have disbelieved, who have rejected the faith, who have not accepted Iman, they are also fighting. But they are fighting in the way of Taghut. Now this is the polarization which is, in this society. When Islamic dawah, real dawah, not this dawah you are making here, the real dawah as a movement, a revolutionary movement, the dawah of a revolutionary movement is something else, and the dawah of a missionary organization is something else. There's a hell of difference between the two. The dawah of a communist was something else, and the dawah of Christian missionaries is something else. No comparison, no similarity. A hell of difference. The dawah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was something else. It was revolution oriented to change the system, to establish the rule of Allah on earth. Thy kingdom come, to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. That was the end before this dawah. So actually, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. When this process proceeds further, gradually this society is broken into two parts. Polarization you call it. On the one hand, there will be people who are Hizbullah. On the other hand, on the left side, the Hizbul Shaitan. This is Hizbullah. This is Hizbul Taghut. Now Abu Jahl was also fighting. He also laid down his life. If 14 Muslims laid down their lives in Badr, 70 of Kuffar laid down their lives. They were also fighting, but fighting for the cause of Taghut. You must remember the ayah in Surah Al-Baqarah just after Ayatul Kursi. وَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالطَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى. You have to say La ilaha first and then illallah. You have to disbelieve and reject all the taghut, and then you have the real belief in Allah. وَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بِالطَّاغُوتِ وَيُؤْمِنْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى. Now these are opposing parties and groups and armies. الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ الطَّاغُوتِ فَقَاتِلُوا أَوْلِيَاءَ الشَّيْطَانِ. O Muslims, if you are awliyaullah, أَلَا إِنَّ أَوْلِيَاءَ اللَّهِ لَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. Either you are awliya of Allah or you are awliya of Shaitan. Either you belong to Hizbullah or you belong to Hizbul Shaitan. Either you have to fight for the cause of Allah or you have to fight for the cause of Taghut. Either to this side or to that side. Only two. But this polarization only takes place at later period. In the beginning, there's a mixture. But as the dawah, as the movement, as the revolutionary process proceeds, the polarization, that also continues. And now two distinct groups come face to face. Inna kaida shaitani kana da'ifa. Kaid means the designs of shaitan, the plot of shaitan, the strategy of shaitan. It's very weak. It appears to be very strong. But actually, all his designs, all his plannings, all his plots, all his intents are very weak. Only Allah is testing the true believers, whether they come up to it or not.